Kia ora team and welcome. I'm Reuben from Link Solutions, and in this session we're going to be covering how to update your staff base rates using link reporting. Your staff base rates represent the direct cost of an hour of a team member's time. And this is important when we're doing things like calculating client, job, team, or individual profitability. So here's how we do that. To get started with loading your staff base rates inside link reporting, select your profile, mappings, and base rate mappings. If you don't have this option available, contact your link reporting administrator and they'll do this for you. When you select base rate mappings, you will find a list of every staff member who has ever completed a timesheet inside your Xero Practice Manager. To update their base rate mappings, select the eyeball next to their name and you will find a grid that goes back as far as they've been working for you. You want to populate in this grid a number that represents the direct cost of an hour of that person's time. So you could arrive at that number in many different ways, but a suggested method would be to take their salary, including any superannuation or extra benefits they receive, divide that by 12 to arrive at a monthly number, and then divide that by the expected number of hours that they would work in a month. You may arrive at a number like 35, or in this example, $35.50. If that was the number you arrived at back in January 2018, click this little arrow and that will populate the remainder of this time. If they received a pay rise in 2019 and they are now $36 an hour, follow that process to populate through into the future. At the bare minimum, put in the same number for the entire period. We want to make sure a number is applied, as that is a lot better than no number. One of the benefits of link reporting as opposed to Xero Practice Manager for this is that we can and will retrospectively update all of the cost rates for this person's timesheet back to as far as they've been doing timesheets. One of the weaknesses of Xero Practice Manager is that many practices don't have this number filled out in their Xero Practice Manager, and so a lot of their job reporting, especially their retrospective client or job or staff profitability reporting, isn't able to capture the cost of our team members. So when you click Save here, what we will do is that overnight on your next sync, we will populate this number back through all the timesheets that calculate our reports. It's also worth noting that we don't push this number into Xero Practice Manager. Your Xero Practice Manager will remain unchanged. So repeat this process for each of your team members, regardless of whether they are current or not. The reason we do team members, even team members who may no longer work for us, is because if you're running historical reports and a team member who doesn't actively work for you now is contributed to that job or client, you want to make sure that there's a cost rate for them. So that is how we update our staff base rate mappings inside link reporting. If you are unsure about the numbers to use the best numbers available and you can update that at any point in the future. Any number is better than no number. Once you update that for all of your historical and current staff members, you will have accurate job, client, team and individual profitability reporting for as far back as you've been using Xero Practice Manager. Hopefully you found that worthwhile and I'll see you in the next session.